YouTube, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Y'all know who this is, but Playboy Playman, aka Play Reacts, aka Legendary Games, aka Tactical Every Day. I just named every YouTube channel. I ain't gonna lie, I just named every YouTube channel that's owned by your boy Playboy Play and owned by the man above because he the one that gave me the brain and gave me the ideas in my head. And for me to be who I am today, y'all see the story time. Story time, my boyfriend was DL and my best friend knew the whole time. But y'all go check out them other videos. You feel me? And give me your response to it. Go check out the last videos where I'm talking about tall ninjas, tall hood ninjas like trannies too. So y'all go check that out and let me know. I asked y'all some questions in that video, and I expect some answers, and it would really mean a whole lot to me if y'all was giving me the answers that I want to know. But we finna get into this reaction though. That's what we finna do, and yeah, we finna just get into this reaction right here. This story time. Her boyfriend was DL, and her best friend knew the whole time. Crazy. And shout out to, I don't know how to say the channel name, but something with shorties and locks to do something to me. I ain't even gonna lie. Yeah, we finna get on that though. Y'all cut everything up so y'all can hear. Let's get it. I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna piss. I'm gonna piss. I'm gonna piss after this video though. Hope that ain't TMI. I'm just saying. Everyone, alright, what are we doing?
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a story time on how I found
the light hitting right here. Light hitting. Just put a little lip gloss on, baby. It's the glass, it's the dreads. Come on, man. Shout out to the ladies and gentlemen, ladies. Hey, shout out to the dreadheads, the female dreadheads, all that. Y'all greatly appreciate it.
out that my boyfriend was DL. Well, my ex-boyfriend. So for this story time, I'm gonna be calling my ex-boyfriend Meek Mill, and I'm in the car because I was gonna make this like a little smoke session.
That's crazy. I'm gonna call him Meek Mill. Let's see how long ago this was. 3 months ago. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, I just wanted to kind of smoke during the video, just to add it in. But I'm on campus, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to get caught up, so I might take like a couple hits, couple puffs, But yeah, so basically, let's get this started. So the two people who are gonna be in this YouTube in the story time, I'm gonna name them Meek Mill. That's my ex-boyfriend, and the other main person is Messy. Okay, and if you guys watch my other story time, she was doing the nasty behind the dumpsters. Messy was in that story time, so this is another story time about how.
And that's your friend. Doing the nasty behind the dumpster is crazy. Huh? Huh? That's your friend? I'm gonna be back, y'all. I gotta go piss. I ain't even gonna lie. I gotta go piss. Oh. Be right back. 30 seconds. All right, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. Clock back in.
How Messi was being messy because I didn't know he was DL until Messi told me. But like, let's get
That's her friend. Y'all gotta hear it again. Hold on. I know I just was gone briefly, but Messi, the one getting knocked down the back of a trash can, is this bitch friend because she the one telling her that her boyfriend was. Come on, bro.
I'm on campus and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to get caught up, so I might take like a couple hits, couple puffs, you know. But yeah. So basically let's get this started. So the two people who are gonna be in this YouTube in the story time, I'm gonna name them Meek Mill, that's my ex-boyfriend, and the other main person is Messi, okay? And if you guys watch my other story time, she was doing the nasty bar in the dumpsters. Messi.
And that's this whole friend. This your friend. I'm gonna freaking it like a motherfucker. But behind the dumpster, you got me fucked up.
He was in that story time. So this is another story time about how Messi was being messy because I didn't know he was DL until Messi told me. But like, let's get into it, okay? So I started dating Meek Mill when I was in the 11th grade, I think, and I was in the 11th grade. And no, I was in the 10th grade. I started dating him over COVID, in 2020. So our relationship was so toxic. It was so toxic. And hold on, let me roll up these windows. Hopefully, not everybody's listening to my story time. Okay, yeah, but I started dating him, and
You don't care about the story time, but you don't mind goddamn saying Messi was getting knocked down or whatever behind the dumpster. You should roll that shit up.
our relationship was very, very toxic. So I'm not gonna get into that because this is not the story time. But it was very toxic. But some of the things, like some of the background signs that I knew that he was DL was
We got another case of a bitch who already seen the signs. We got another case of a motherfucker seeing signs again, y'all. Let me light this motherfucking blunt, but they finna make me mad already. Let me go ahead, man. Y'all know I'm peeping everything. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like what I be talking about, these videos I be posting, get the hell on. Respectfully. I'ma keep it 1,000.
like I said, our relationship was so toxic. So I used to go through that. I used to go through his phone all the time. I was like, give me all your passwords. I was like, give me your Snapchat. Give me your Insta. I want you to get on FaceTime with me and send me and go through your messages so I can see everything. You're not about to delete shit. Like I was really into it. I'm not gonna lie, because our relationship was toxic. I'm not with him anymore, but yeah, I'm just explaining. So like I said, I would go through his Instagram. I used to go through that religiously. I was going through that shit. So I was scrolling through his Instagram, and like I said, we started getting.
This hoe gotta be like, this was 3 months ago. I'm just thinking, how old am I? I said, how old am I? I'm 24. I turned 25 this year. This hoe giving me vibes like she like 20, turning 21.
Like 2020, but I was scrolling back farther than 2020 because I just wanted to know everything. I wanted to know who he talked to in the past because we went to the same high school. He was older than me, but he was only older than me by like a year. But I was like, I want to know like who you were talking to because I don't want to be cool with somebody who was in.
That's what I mean. Yeah, she 20, turning 21. I'm just putting numbers on it because I can tell she immature. I'm just being real. You can tell she college, freshman, sophomore in college. The ninja she probably talking to, probably like 22. 22. Deuce deuce.
In your DMs. I'm just kidding, but you know what I mean. I wanted to know everything about about his history. So I was going through his messages, and I see this like it looked like a fake account. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a fake account. And I was scrolling through the messages, and they were getting freaky. They were getting freaky as hell in those messages. They were talking about like it was sexual. It was very sexual, and the person like Meek Mill would be asking the person, "Oh, like send me a picture of the cooch, send me a picture of the cooch, like I really want to see it, or like send me this, send me that," and the person would not be sending it. Like I'm pretty sure personally feel like this was a fake account, like pretending to be a girl, but it was really like a boy behind it. But like that's just me, like I'm just thinking that, but I feel like all the dots connect because in those messages, he'd be like, send me a picture of you with your tongue out, and then they would send a picture like this, of them with their hand out like this, like blowing it.
This bitch, bruh. This bitch. And put the screenshots up. What you trying to do? First send me her pics of your tongue out, please. Oh yeah, that was catfishing his ass. This motherfucker, her boyfriend was thirsty as fuck. Look at this. You can look at a picture and know if a motherfucker goddamn fine as hell or not. This nigga talking about some you're fucking sexy as fuck. I think you should show me your tongue so I know what I'm kissing.
A kiss like, and it was like a girl, but it was like each picture was of the same girl, but he'd be like, send me a picture of you doing this, and then the girl wouldn't send a picture of her doing that. So I feel like the catfish probably had like a certain amount of pictures, and they were just like recycling them. Like, I don't have a picture of that, but I guess I'll send him this, And in those messages, like I said, they were talking freaky. So he was just like, I want to fuck you, blah, blah, blah. And the person would be like, let me see that asshole, bitch. And I was like, what?
Yeah, that's fake account.
And I'm going to put the messages because I saw some of the messages. He sent that person a picture.
Hold up, cuz he sent the picture. Damn.
Because I saw some of the messages. He sent that person a picture of his asshole. And right before he sent the picture, he's like, I'm sorry it took so long or something like that. Like, I had to clean up my ass hairs for you. And then
I'm sorry, y'all just had to witness that. But yeah, he did that. He real thirsty over whoever that was or is.
Put a scissors emoji. He's like, I had to clean it up for you. And send it a scissors emoji. And I'm just like, what? I was like, what? And this was before me, so he wasn't cheating on me.
Derek could have left the ass pick out though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, but I was just like,
motherfucker ain't even fat. Let me stop playing, bro. I'm just saying.
Why are you sending someone pictures of your asshole and saying I cleaned it up for you? And the girl was like, ooh la la.
Because he's a hoe.
Like, what? And I know girls can be into that, but I was just like, what? So I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, to me, that was the very first sign that something was a little off. I was just like, why are you sending pictures? And it was multiple.
But let's be honest though, too. It's a red flag on her end too, because this bitch, they was fucking with each other, and she goes all the way back. She goes back to when they not even fucking with each other, just so she can be nosy and shit. So it's like, okay, that was a red flag. You ain't like that then. You could have said that, like, okay, I found this, I don't like that. Cut it off there.
Multiple times that he sent this person, Meek Mill would send this person pictures of his asshole over and over and over again. So I'm like, it's not just once, it's twice, it's 3 times, it's 4 times. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm just like, why is he doing that? Okay, so then after that, another sign is that, not that it was really a sign, but also along with sending the pictures of his asshole. I'm not gonna lie, this is my boyfriend, and obviously
she was eating that gooch. She was eating that hoe.
We would get sexual, duh. I'm not gonna hide that fact. And he would want to do like booty stuff. No, I've never done he's never put it into my butt, but he would want to like put his finger in my butt. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully my parents are not watching this. But yeah, he would want to do stuff like that, which now, like, adding all the signs together, I'm kind of just like, maybe, And then also, he had this friend. Meek Mill had this friend, and this friend was very weird. He was.
Do y'all notice how a lot of bitches? Now I'm finna get on y'all ass. Do y'all notice how a lot of bitches they try to associate weird with being open-minded, being gay, whatever, bi, whatever, weird? I'm turning to a goddamn psychologist with this shit. It's like I'm damn near expecting them to say certain shit, and they keep doing it.
So weird. I did not like him. Okay, guys, I had to move locations because I wanted to smoke. I'm not gonna lie. And I was on campus, and I was not about to get. I was like, anyway.
We don't care.
It doesn't matter. But also, I forgot to mention, um, when Meek Mill was talking to I thought we were hotboxing this shit.
Oh, yeah, my fault.
If you want to keep the AC on, you can put the AC on. But my bad, y'all. But anyways, Meek Mill literally said in one of the messages, like I think it's a fake account because he literally said
This low key lame to me because it's like, why you doing this story time in front of somebody and this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't cool to me. If you gonna be bringing somebody, bring Messi and shit. Cause y'all the ones that actually that knew and shit. That bitch already knew, and you know, you looking like a J. Talking about, I thought we were smoking. He probably rolled that up. He trying to fuck, and she talking about her ex. You knew these red flags about his ass, but still was getting hit by him.
in one of the messages, he was like, "Oh, like when are you gonna send me a picture of you and not one of these other girls?" So I'm just like, you know that this person is sending you fake pictures. Like I don't know if he was talking about like fake like face pictures or fake like nudes. Like I don't know if he was talking about nudes or like the picture of her face. I'm like either or. You're saying that you know this person is catfishing you to some extent. To some extent. So and you were cool with it, and you was cool sending a picture of your bare booty hole to that person. I'm just like, what the fuck?
You know what I'm saying, bro? She upset. This is some lame shit to me. This is corny. This if this motherfucker ain't got nothing to do with the situation, why are you saying this shit in front of bro? You want to tell, you know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, bro, that's his gas or something. That's his gas. He thinking he finna try to raise her up, and she doing the story time about her DLX.
But anyways, back to and when we but back to his friend. So his friend was very weird. So first of all, I like I said, I was going through the messages. Okay, I was going through the messages, and I was going through them, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I seen messages. I don't have the screenshots of them. I wish I did, but I seen messages of his friend. We're gonna call his friend Nut, but he's not really in the story time. But if I do say his name, I'm gonna call him Nut. So Nut was messaging Meek Mill, and he was sending pictures of like this big black dude with like his peen out. You know, it'd be like this big like bulky black dude with his peen out. He was sending it over and over, like kind of just like as a joke. But I'm just like, that is not a joke. You sending like you're sending him this big.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say somebody weird just off rip, but that would be like a little. That's a red flag. Like, nigga, you on that type shit. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, like, yeah, that's some weird shit, nigga. Don't, nah. That's shit they get beat up about. I ain't gonna lie.
Big bear black dude. I'm just like, what the fuck? And he was also sending him. He was also asking him. He asked, Nut asked Meek Mill, my ex boyfriend. He was like, so when you nut, does it shoot out? Or does it come out like a volcano? Like, does it come out like lava? You know, like how like lava will just be like, you know, or he said, does it go like that, or does it shoot out? And I'm pretty sure I don't remember exactly what my boyfriend said, but I was like, he answered like he answered his question, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, is this what y'all guys talk about? Is this what niggas talk about? How do you nut, bro? How do you nut, bro? I was like, what the fuck? And this friend was very weird. Like even Meek Mill's mom told me that this nigga was weird. Like I'm not gonna lie, I ran away from home one time.
Strange character, I would say. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just thinking about it. It was like, are y'all saying he weird just because y'all know he like men? Because if that's the case, y'all wrong as fuck. But
And I
I'm
ran
just
away,
saying.
and I was cool with his mom. So I ran away and I stayed at his house, like just for a day. It was literally like not even a day. It was like for like overnight, you know. So I was talking to the mom, and the mom was like, I was saying to the mom, like, I don't like his friend. Like, his friend is weird. I don't like him. And she was like, yeah, he is weird. Like, they would be on FaceTime, like, playing the game or some shit. And after they were done playing the game, it'd be like nighttime, obviously. And Meek Mill would be trying to go to sleep. And his friend would be like, come on, like, let's sleep on the phone. Like, let's just fall
Oh
asleep.
no. Oh yeah, that's some other shit. Yeah, that's some other shit right there. Yeah, they tripping on that. Only time I'm going to sleep on the phone is when I'm talking to my hoe. You got me fucked up. Ain't even.
Phone, let's just fall asleep on the phone. And I was just like, what?
Nah.
And the mom was like, yeah,
He DL. That's all that is. I
I,
mean, the motherfucker like what they like, but they just in denial. That's the problem. But the problem is y'all be making the motherfucker feel down, and that's why niggas don't be feeling comfortable to really be themselves because motherfuckers try to sneak around with the shit.
she was like, he acts like a little girl. Like, not, he didn't act like a little girl, but trying to fall asleep on the phone with, like, with a guy, that's like, come on. Like, I feel like two guys don't really do that. Like, let's be real. I feel like a girl and a guy does that, or like a girl and a girl, but you never know. But I'm just,
What the fuck are we talking about? Bitch, I'm finna throw this goddamn computer, bruh. I'm finna throw this bitch, bruh. I'm finna throw this bitch, bruh. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm finna throw this bitch, bruh. I feel like a girl and a boy should be doing that, and like a girl and a girl. What the fuck are we talking about? Bruh. What do you mean? Yeah, this bitch dumb as fuck. I don't give a fuck. That hoe slow.
like, come on. Like,
That
I feel
shit.
like two guys don't really do that. Like, let's be real. I feel like
But two girls can do that though. This is where the double standard come in at and the ignorance. Like, the nigga was DL, and that was the month, that was his little yeah. The niggas ain't feel comfortable just being 100 because knowing y'all was gonna judge their ass. You been calling your boyfriend weird. So the nigga weird because he liked your nigga. And you talking about it's okay for bitches to do that. Two bitches go. It's okay for two bitches to do the same shit. Okay, ladies, if you think like this, stay the fuck around, but stay the fuck away from me. Real deal. Ladies, I don't give a fuck how fine you is, baby. You come around me with the thing, you don't even come around me thinking like that. I'm telling you, because I'm gonna roast your ass and I'm gonna make $1,000,000 off that shit. I'm telling you now.
a girl and a guy does that, or like a girl and a girl, but you never know. But I'm just like, all of that together,
A girl and a guy. One more time. Look how stupid this bitch sound.
trying to fall asleep on the phone with with a guy, that's like, come on. Like,
If they move like that, they move like that. It's okay to fall asleep on the phone when y'all moving like that. You feel me? So, come on, bro. The double standard is crazy. I'm just saying, me personally, if I'm going to sleep on the phone, I'm going to sleep with my hoe. You feel me? I mean some cootie cat. That's the bitch I'm goddamn on the phone with. You feel me? Bitch. But, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, I'm just saying, this bitch getting me tight. I ain't even gonna lie, this bitch getting me tight. And this is really how a lot of y'all women be thinking. Y'all be walking around here acting like y'all not slow as fuck. That shit don't even sound right.
not he didn't act like a little girl, but trying to fall asleep on the phone with with a guy, that's like, come on. Like, I feel like two guys don't really do that. Like, let's be real. I feel like a girl and a guy does that, or like a girl and a girl, but you never know. But I'm just like, all of that together, that's weird. Like, you're like, come on, let's sleep on the phone. And when he was trying to do that, Meek Mill, he was with his ex-girlfriend at the time, so he had a girlfriend, and Meek Mill had a girlfriend, and Nut was trying to fall asleep on the phone with him, and it's like, no, Meek Mill should be falling asleep on the phone with his girlfriend. This was before me. This was before we were dating.
And look how weird she is. Bitch, you don't think it's weird that you fucking researched all that?
His mom was just telling me. So
Mm.
his mom and me and Meek Mill had a mutual friend. Meek Mill Meek Mill's mom told me, she was like, he tried to Nut tried to break up Meek Mill and his ex girlfriend. So I'm sorry, I'm getting the names mixed up. So Nut went to Meek Mill's girlfriend and was like putting doubts in her head and stuff like that. And Meek Mill and his ex girlfriend like broke up because it was just too much issues. But Nut was the one that started it, and I think it was because he was jealous that Meek Mill had a significant other. So I'm just like, I never liked Nut. Like he was so annoying, and he would just try to like, you know, he was just weird because I think he had a crush on him. Like, and that's what his mom was implying. That's what.
And that's weird though. Like, what's really weird is the fact that you were dating somebody and you really got there and went back 2 years and whoop whoop. What ain't right is the motherfucker not being 100 about what he like for real, but a nigga being weird. And I'm talking about the boyfriend. The other nigga, that ain't got shit. He ain't no concern for real. Cause your nigga want him. Cause he's still around. So you really need to be getting on the fact that how the nigga you talking about ain't 100 with himself for real. And he lying. Man, come on, bro. The nigga weird because this how he move. He weird because this is him. He's attracted to men.
That's what Meek Mill's mom was implying. He was like, I think this little boy.
And that's what I'm saying. And the mama think the same way. And the mama homophobic too. The mama homophobic too. Yep, the mama dumb as hell, just like her too. I'm be real.
A crush on Meek Mill. You know, Nut has a crush on Meek Mill. So I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, that's another strange relationship that you're in. That's weird. Like, it's pretty obvious that this guy likes you, and he's asking you how you nut. Of course, you know this man is a little. He has a little sugar in his tank. You know, nothing against gay people, but it's like you got a little sugar. You know, I'm like you.
Hey, y'all hoes got all the sugar in the tank. All black people love sugar. Hell yeah. We all love sugar. If that's the case.
You know, you're sugary. So then another situation. This was the main thing that locked it in. Okay. So after all of those situations with like the messaging the person your booty hole and messaging your friend, how do you nut, bro? How do you nut, bro? After all that, like I had a little suspicions, and I was just like, but I didn't really think anything of it. But like a year after we broke up, like a year or like a year and 6 months, like a way after we broke up, I went to go smoke with Messi. So this is where Messi comes in, okay? Here comes Messi being Messi, okay? He's coming, you know. So this was like our first time. This was like my senior year or something like that. It was like the beginning of my senior year. But like that's when I started smoking, as you guys can see. So this was my first time smoking with Messi, because Messi is not as much of a smoker as me, but now he is a little stoner boy, you know, and I'm a stoner girl, you know. So this was our first time smoking.
So Messi is a guy,
and we got some pre rolls. So this is like when I didn't know how to roll as much, as you guys can see. Like I have a blunt right now. The paper keeps kind of coming off at the end, but I pretty much know how to roll now. So because this was like 2 years ago. So me and Messi, this was our first time smoking. We went downtown. We got some pre rolls from this plug I used to go to, and like we got two of them, and we were like,
what I say, a J. What I say, a J. Man, we all know how it be when y'all be fresh, new with this smoking shit. You be smoking all the time, smoking all the time. Bitch, you talking to us about smoking, bitch. Talk about the goddamn conversation you and Messi having. We don't give a fuck about them pre-rolls, none of that. We rolling, we smoking already. Our shit already rolled. Our shit already told me, you feel me? What the fuck up, man?
let's do this shit, you know. So because he has a car, so we pull up to like the park in my neighborhood, and we're sitting there in the car. You know, we're smoking. We have a good time. We're having a good time, and this nigga starts tweaking. He was high as fuck tweaking. You know, I was like, and I honestly, weed is not gonna make you, or I don't know if I can say it, but I already said it. But tree is not gonna make you like tweak out, unless it has something in it. But I wasn't tweaking, I wasn't tweaking. I was perfectly fine. It felt like everything, and I've caught from this person before, so I knew everything was fine. I was like, what the heck? But this nigga starts tweaking, so he starts acting all crazy. He starts.
But everybody don't smoke all the time, so they don't smoke all the time. Some motherfuckers do be tripping. Some motherfuckers do be tripping when they don't smoke like that. And some motherfuckers don't be smoking in 2 years, a year, be high as fuck. I don't know about the tripping out part, but some motherfuckers really do be. You know what I'm saying? You really do, and then y'all be laughing at their ass because you know they're just high as hell. And it just be the funniest moment ever. And I'm pretty sure everybody has a story like that. Multiple stories like that.
Is laughing. He's like, like he's laughing all crazy and shit like that. Like he's acting strange. Like he's not acting. He's acting high, but he's not acting high off the tree. He's acting high off like the nose candy or whatever you want to call it, like the nose sugar. Okay. He was acting wild, And I was sitting there and I started recording. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna insert the video because I'm about to tell y'all what happened and I'm gonna show you guys the video. So he starts acting crazy. I'm just like, this nigga is acting weird. This nigga is acting a little strange. He acting a little funny. So he's acting strange, and I'm just like, okay, like I'm like, are you good and shit like that? And he's like, oh, he's like talking craziness. I'm gonna insert the video, but he starts being like, and that nigga March, and another nigga from my story time. He was also in the they were doing the nasty behind the trash cans. So he was like, that nigga March, he did you so dirty. He did you so dirty. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? I'm just like, why are you bringing up my ex-boyfriend? I was like, why are you bringing up my ex-boyfriend March? So he's like, he did you so dirty. And he's like, what's that other nigga? What? And he starts saying the N-word. He's saying the N-word. He's using the hard ER. He say, nig, like he's like saying that, and he's like, what's that other, and I'm just like, Meek Mill? I'm like, Meek Mill? He's like, yeah.
I'm mad you even hang with a motherfucker that feel comfortable even saying that type of shit. You weird. Fuck is you talking about? I want to keep you this weird where you weird as fuck. Man, what? Bitch, you sound dumb as fuck.
Meek Mill the gay, because Meek Mill's his actual name rhymes with gay. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna confirm anything. But he was like, Meek Mill the gay, and I'm just like, and I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, oh, he's DL and we all know it. And I look at him and I'm just like, hold up, wait a minute, stop the train, stop the bus, and let me off. I'm just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, hold up, stop talking, like, stop rambling, stop your crazy talking madness. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? And he's like, what? What did I say? What are you talking about? What you talking about? And I'm just like, you just said that Meek Mill was gay. Well, you just said that he was.
I know this nigga right here, bro, just like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. I thought you were hopping in my car to smoke. Like, I thought we were just going to smoke. That nigga not trying to hit this shit. I would be trying to hit this shit.
DL, like, what do you mean by that? Like, you're not even saying he's gay. You're not saying you're saying he's DL. Like, he's secretly doing this, and you know the T, and you're like, girl, let me tell you, I'm just like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, what was I? Like, he's acting all confused, and I start crying because I'm very emotional. So I'm just like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
and this one, I don't think she capped, bro. This Tyler, my best friend knew the whole time. You ain't fuck with that nigga. How the fuck that's your best friend? You ain't fuck with him.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? And he's just like, what are you talking about? I'm just like, Messy, what do you mean? And that's like, I was like shocked. So like, that was really all I could say. So I was just like, What do you mean? What do you mean? And I'm just like, you just said that. You just said that he was DL. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
That fucking nigga hurt you. What are you talking about?
Somebody, is that motherfucker laughing? Like, who's laughing? Is that laughing or crying?
That's not funny.
Oh, nah, that motherfucker laughing. If it said, that's not funny. Yeah. Yeah, bitch, you talking about calling motherfuckers weird and shit. Karma. Let me stop.
You just said that he was DL.
That motherfucker laughing.
I can't believe it. That fucking nigga hurt you. What are you talking about? That's not funny.
And I ain't gonna lie, the way cut, bruh. Yo, ain't get beat the fuck up, nigga. You the same skin tone, nigga. You black too, talking about some playing with the culture like that. What? Look. Man. Man, you what? Especially when you one of us talking like that, huh? Oh yeah, you getting that ass, you getting that, bruh. What? Y'all condoning this shit? You better be walking with a fat look on God, nigga. Jaw broke. Couple punches. Leave me alone after that. Tripping.
Like, what that one makes us a fool. Yeah! So dirty! It's secretly DL. And we all know it. What? No more! What do you mean? Let me get on that bitch. Wait, look at that. What? What do you mean it's
You won't climb that goddamn hard to pull his goddamn phone out and start recording.
I just said that. What do you... What do you mean? What happened? Honestly, are you gonna say that? Are you gonna say that? No. You just said that. Why would you say that? That's what I always say. This is editing Hevo. By the way, I'm trying to cut out the names because obviously I don't want anybody's names in the story time. So hopefully, if it seems a little like broken up, it's because I'm cutting out names. Because I'll be like when I'm like crying and I'm like, what do you mean, messy?
Man. You won't cry. You recording.
What do you mean? I'm saying when I say
she was
messy,
focused.
like I'm saying
She was focusing on not having the camera on her face.
his actual name. That's why I'm trying to cut it out. And also when he says, I always say that. I'm just like, no, the fuck you don't. You have never ever said that to me. Because like Messi has never ever talked about Meek Mill ever. I've never heard Messi talk about Meek Mill. This is the only and like the first and the last time I ever heard him talk about Meek Mill. So when he's like, I always say that, I'm like, swear, you're not saying that to me. Why would you say that?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't finna keep listening to Alvin and Chipmunks. I ain't finna keep hearing this shit. We ain't finna keep listening to Alvin and Chipmunks. Let's go back to that topic.
All the things I just told you before about the picture, the setting the booty hole, the talking to his friend Nut and shit like that. I have never told anybody that until like obviously years later. But I'd never told him that. Like he had no idea about all of that. So I'm just like, you're just saying this out of nowhere. And also, me and Messi have been friends for like years. You know, I'm still currently friends with him. I'm not gonna lie, but I've never heard
best friend for. That's when I be talking to y'all and my brother. They just be getting information out of y'all ass. I don't say nothing. I ain't saying shit. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm already knowing the game. Y'all be knowing the game too. My gay men, stop acting like these bitches be y'all friends. They just trying to find out who you know DL. And trans women too. Y'all need to stop too. The fuck? Any open-minded motherfucker, y'all need to keep y'all motherfucking mouth closed. I done lost my train of thought. Hi.
there, even when me and Meek Mill were together, I never talked to Messi about Meek Mill, and
Oh yeah, cause bruh, they only want to find out information, bro. When you in the community, bro, they want to see if you know motherfuckers. It's DL and shit, so they know what niggas not to fuck with, type shit. Man, come on, a gaydar. Come on now, simple.
about Meek Mill, and Messi would never talk to me about Meek Mill. Like he would just never come up, because there was no reason, even if through all the toxic shit, you tell your friends and shit like that. I never really told him. It was just like, we never talked about him. So this is the first time he's ever brought up Meek Mill. Messi has never brought him up before. This is his first time. So I was like, what are you talking about? So now I'm questioning it because I'm just like, you've never talked about him, and now you're saying he's DL. I'm like, do you even know this nigga? Like, I've never seen you guys, like, y'all don't follow each other. I'm like, you don't even know this nigga. What are you talking about? He's DL, because that's like a big allegation. You just don't say that about people unless you really know something, or you're trying to be messy. So I'm like, what are you talking about? And also, obviously, Meek Mill, like, what I think now, maybe what has happened, either he was just tweaking and he was just saying craziness, but I feel like that was a crazy thing to say. But I feel like Meek Mill knew who Messi was, obviously, because even though I didn't talk to Messi about Meek Mill, I obviously Messi as obviously Meek Mill as my boyfriend knew who my friends were, and Messi was my friend. So I feel like Meek Mill knew that Messi is obviously a gay man. He's a gay man. So I'm like, maybe Meek Mill messaged Messi, or like tried to talk to Messi, because he's like, oh, if I can get on with this nigga, I know that he's not gonna snitch on me for cheating, because that if he starts messing with me, he would never tell Heaven, because like he would be doing his friend dirty. You guys know what I'm trying to say? Like, does that make sense? Like, I feel like he probably did it. Like, how boyfriends will mess with your best friend, and your best friend will do it, and they both won't tell you because obviously they're both doing you wrong. So I feel like maybe they did talk. So I'm just like, you're a gay man. Like, you're a gay man, and you're telling me that this nigga is DL, and you've never talked about him talked about him before. So I'm just like, do you know something I don't? Like, what are you not telling me? And this is a big allegation. But anyways, after that, like, I ran out the car and I went home and I was crying to my parents and shit like that. Cause remember, we were smoking in my neighborhood. So I was crying and I was just like, why would Messi say that? Why would Messi say that? And after that, like, he was on his story and he was tweaking, like, he was posting shit. I'm not gonna post it because um he put words, but the background is his face, so that like there'd be no points. I would have to block out everything. But he was just like, I'm sorry. And then after, when I wasn't responding, he started posting like, oh, whatever, I'm not sorry, bitch. I never even liked you. I never even liked you. And it's crazy because, like I just said, I'm still friends with this person to this day. And it makes me kind of like iffy on the situation. But I'm just like, that was a crazy time. Like, I don't even know how we like recovered from that. Like, if you see from the other story time too,
They
the
probably smoke. Show young ass on, shut the fuck up, man. Man. Good video, bro, but man, I ain't in the mama is slow too, man. A Man, she using that best friend as a gator, in my opinion. In my opinion, it kind of, I ain't gonna say the whole friendship don't be genuine, bro, but your boy Play said what he said. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think about this story time. I told y'all the girl got to be like 20, 21, turning 21. Tell me, young as hell. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, though. We going up. Shout out to the ladies and gentlemen, ladies. Y'all know I'm keeping it rack. And we going up in general. Follow me on Instagram, Playboy Play 2 underscores. 2 underscores. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. If you made it to the end of the video, I just need you to comment down below. Comment down below what y'all think. I need y'all opinions. Y'all keep it a rack with me. I keep it a rack with y'all. Y'all know how I get, man. Y'all know how we doing this. We doing this every day. We doing this every day. So I'm gonna see y'all soon. Real soon. You know what I'm saying? As long as the man keep waking us up, as long as he keep waking us up, we gonna be alright. So yeah. Thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, comment down below if you made it to the end of the video. Comment down your thoughts and opinions. And y'all let me know if I was tripping or not. Hey.